Monday Night Football. The Buffalo Bills are back in town to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Division II team or something like that. 30 carries in the NFL is extraordinary.
2nd and 9, and Kelly's going to air it out too deep. Intended for BB, well covered by DJ Johnson. At the 43 on the game's opening drive. Kelly buys time, and it goes incomplete. Good coverage by the Steelers secondary. He tried to throw it to Thomas underneath, and it's 4th down. Mark Kelso. Here's Bruce Smith. They'll move him up and down the line all night. And on a delay, Foster takes it out to the 24. Barry gets 6. Mark Maddox makes the hit. It'll be 3rd and 4.
It's one of the best rushing teams in the game.
3rd and 4. Leroy Thompson in the game. He's their 3rd down back. And it's Whitestone making the catch. 1st down. Takes it out to the 34-yard line. Tackled by Darby.
See Woodson and Odoms both here tonight is a real treat.
Here's Foster, and Foster explodes through the middle. Takes it to the 47-yard line. That's close to another 1st down.
And on the other side, number 91, Jeff Wright. These two guys will be arm wrestling all night long. To be somewhere in that 6'2" range.
5 minutes into the game with no score. Here's Foster. And right through the middle again. This time he picks up 5. It's Smith.
Playing the receiver all the way and got away with it.
3rd and 5. Out of the shotgun. 4-man rush. O'Donnell throws and has a 1st down. Ernie Mills makes the catch. Takes it to the 29.
Watch Williams. He knows what he has to play for. You got a little outside move on the part of Mills. But still played it well, and O'Donnell right on target.
And Leroy Thompson, who's normally a 3rd down back, would be in there anyway, and he's going to stay in. As O'Donnell throws, the catch is made by Eric Green, the tight end, and he has a 1st down. 2nd and 7. And they give it to Thompson. And Thompson, doing a Foster imitation, gets to the 8. That's close to another 1st down. Jones and Kelso make the hit. 6:15 to go. 1st quarter.
A lot about, but they will.
3rd and a short 1. And here's Thompson. Touchdown.
Whoa. Oh, I thought that was a 2-yard loss. Sure will run to daylight. That play designed to go over the right side. Bruce Smith, Frank, gets in there. And he's the guy that forces Thompson to jump to the outside. And a severe case of the quicks by Leroy Thompson. Look at the right. There's Bruce Smith. He is right in Thompson's face.
What a good move to get
outside by Thompson.
In the 1st quarter, 7-0 Steelers. Anderson kicks off. And taking it at the 3-yard line is Don Beebe. Running back kicks for the 1st time in 2 years. And he can get only to the 17-yard line. Barry Foster had to be taken back. And there he is. Moments ago, they're going to x-ray the ankle.
Everybody else.
On 2nd and 6, Kelly throws, and Reed can't make the play. He's double-teamed there. Rod Woodson.
He slipped and fell.
2nd and a long 3, and trying to make a diving catch is Billy Brooks.
And Levy Light.
They have Thomas and a double slot to the right on 3rd and a long 3, and Thurman looks for a flag. Greg Lloyd provides the coverage, and the officials say it was legal.
Conversation. Bill Cowher, this is a hitter. You love the way Greg Lloyd plays the game. And during the course of tonight's
12-yard sack, it's 2nd and 22. Thompson in motion. The handoff goes to Merrill Hodge. Out past the 20, the 30, and out of bounds at the 34-yard line.
Oh, did they take advantage of Bruce Smith, sensing that he was in the upright position, going to blow upfield, and they had the perfect play call. They went right where Bruce was. He just blows upfield. He's out of the play. He gets shoved up there by John Jackson. He turns upfield, picks off Talley. Tremendous play by Jackson. He puts Talley on the ground and keeps going on downfield. Oh, that's beautiful by John Jackson, the left tackle.
35, less than 2 minutes to play in the quarter. Pittsburgh leading 7-0. And the catch is made by Jeff Graham. And Graham runs halfway across the field and takes it out to the 47-yard line. 3rd and 8, 20 seconds left in the quarter. A little fake toss, and they give it to Stone on an end around, and Stone has a first down. Takes it to the 40 on what will be the final play of the quarter. Fabulous sight. The Allegheny and the Gila rivers come in and form the Ohio River in downtown Pittsburgh. Foster. Kelly rolling to his left throws, and it's simply dropped at the 19-yard line by the tight end Pete Metzelar. 3rd and 17. And it is almost intercepted, intended for PB, and D.J. Johnson nearly picked it off at the 25.
Late in the season, it's really going to propel them into the playoffs on a good note.
2nd and 6, and here's Thompson to the 45. Here's the update on Barry Foster, by the way. The x-rays on the ankle negative, so that's good news, obviously, for the Steelers. And they will decide at halftime if he has a chance to play.
Rolled over.
On 3rd and 1, they give it to Thompson, and he gets a first down, taking it to the 41-yard line.
Any turnovers tonight?
First down from the 41, off the play fake. O'Donnell dumps it over the middle. It is Thompson making the catch and taking it to the 27, tackled by Patton. Another Pittsburgh first down.
You can see it as well as we can see it here. No wonder people are leaving.
Thompson on a draw. Chased out of bounds by Talley before he can get the first down. John Jackson threw a nice block to spring him.
The Bills by running the ball.
Gary Anderson, a 37-yard field goal attempt. Mark Royal holds. And he tacks on 3 more. Does Gary Anderson as the Steelers take a 10-0 lead. Who may have changed that call on the 3rd and 1 play. On the bench as the kickoff comes down into the arms of Don Peavy, and he is stopped cold at the 18-yard line.
He was whacked. That's what he was. And if that was the case, you got to credit Walt Corey for giving him the look.
Here's Sherman Thomas on first down, picks up 2, takes it to the 20.
4-95.
2nd and 8. And Carwell Gardner, the intended receiver.
There's one of those 90s. That's Chad Brown, the rookie in Colorado.
3rd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
They just ran out of time. Oh, they're down to 7. We've got a lot of time, huh? There's Whitson.
Kelly, incomplete, intended for Andre Reed, who contends he was held. Looks around and sees no flag. 3rd and 7. And they're going to Green. On cue. Makes the catch at the 35. Tackled by Darby. First down.
Oh, that is all Darby is going to be able to do. He doesn't wear any thigh pads whatsoever. That amazed both Dan and me when we down in the field earlier. But he has amazing agility. Not only the speed, but the ability to twist and turn that huge body. Like a wide receiver. I'd try to get him a half a dozen catches as long as he's upright.
Here is Thompson on a sweep to the 41-yard line with 6 minutes to play in the first half. They were down 16-0 to Cincinnati, and it was a touchdown catch by Green, a 71-yarder.
They're unbelievable.
2nd and 3, and Thompson picks up the first down. Steelers really have the running game going, Foster or no Foster. Late to win, the Bills have outscored the opponents 64-13 in the 4th quarter this season. As Royals' punt takes a very good bounce for the Pittsburgh Steelers, who down it at the 6-yard line. Tim Jordan is there, and that'll pin Buffalo deep.
I tried to find out where Greg Lloyd is. Stay away from him.
From the 7, here is Thurman Thomas. Nowhere.
Turning it over deep in your own territory with seconds remaining in the half.
3rd and 6, and that's incomplete. Intended for Metzelar's crossing over. Parnell Lake with the coverage. At the 18-yard line, Kelly throws over the middle, and that's incomplete. Intended for Andre Reed, who has been collared tonight by that Pittsburgh secondary. Kelly is 5 out of 16 for 42 yards. Screen, Thomas, and a nice tackle as Darren Perry comes up to get him by the ankle. at the 29-yard line. 24 seconds remaining in the half and one timeout. And Kelly gets sacked, and that may take him out of field goal range. Kenny Davidson gets credit for the sack. The ball came loose after the play was dead.
It's just like a ball carrier, forward progress. Jim Kelly body slammed by Davidson.
We saw Levy calling for the timeout, but nobody sees him, and play resumes, and Kelly fires over the middle, and that's incomplete at the 20, and time has expired. Andre Reed, covered by Jones. The Pittsburgh Steelers gave up the big play on 3rd and 10, but rise to the occasion, keep the Bills out of field goal range and have them shut out through the first 30 minutes. 10-0 Pittsburgh. That we come with halftime activities after this message from the NFL and a word from our ABC station.
Like I just did.
On first down, they give it to Leroy Thompson. And he begins the second half with a 15-yard gain to the 45. Leon Searcy led the way with a block.
And an A-plus to Ron Earhart there. That was a good-looking play. The pump downfield by O'Donnell, the spin by Thompson, and the handoff.
From the 44, Thompson again picks up 4, gets it out to the 48-yard line. 6. Thompson this time is split to the left. O'Donnell throws over the middle, and wide open is Dwight Stone to haul it in and take it to the 31-yard line. Second down and 13 at the 35-yard line. Thompson handing it to Ernie Mills, and Ernie Mills on a reverse gets all the way down to the 16-yard line. He's run out of bounds by Mark Kelso, and that's a first down.
Buffalo defense.
O'Donnell. Open man is Green to the 1, first and goal.
Pass rush? What pass rush?
But did Eric Green do a great job getting off the line of scrimmage. The Bills were thinking like we were thinking. This is Eric Green territory. They were buffeting him around at the line of scrimmage. They hit him as he came off, and he still fought and scrambled, and O'Donnell stayed alive until he got clear.
It's hard to rush 4 guys and get that far away from the quarterback. That was a serious lack of a pass rush by Buffalo, and they paid for it.
They did a good job on Green, but they just didn't get to O'Donnell.
First and goal from the 1. Play fake, crossing to the end zone. Green again, touchdown.
Ron Earhart, again, 2 super calls. They've got the Bills guessing on every play. Good play action.
And the woes for Buffalo are going to continue because we're getting a report that Jim Kelly at halftime has suffered a concussion, and they'll probably be forced to go to Frank Reich when they get the ball.
Well, let's not throw in the towel for Buffalo.
Remember the sack that took Kelly out of field goal range for the Bills? This is where he also suffers the concussion.
Yeah, Kenny Davidson wraps up Kelly's arms. He's not able to get an arm out on the field, and watch his helmet bounce off the field right there.
The years in relief of Kelly. Russell Copeland replaces him. Copeland, rookie. And Thurman Thomas can't hold on. Bounced off his shoulder pads. And Thurman Thomas carries again, but for only a yard. Kenny Davidson.
And it's been a marvelous throw ever since.
3rd and 14. White throwing up to the 47-yard line, and Don Beebe is able to not haul it in.
I'm with you. I thought we didn't see an indication by the officials, and that normally means he caught it.
Grammatical correction. Not able to hold it in.
Nice thinking on the move, Al.
A little underthrown. Deion Figures fell, and
3rd and 8.
Those of you from the Audubon Society.
Up to the 46-yard line. It is Eric Green making the catch, and Pittsburgh converts again. Another first down. 2nd and 7. Fake draw. For Adrian Cooper, the other tight end. And he's about as much fun to bring down as Green. Kelso finally corrals him.
A soft zone here, and he's just all to himself, and now it's Williams from the outside, Kelso from the inside, and I think they're both one waiting for the other, and James Williams wanted no part of Adrian Cooper right there.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Thompson. Smith misses him, and then Kelso rides him down at the 11-yard line.
To put out an arm to fend off a player.
O'Donnell, and he has it intercepted at the 3-yard line by Mark Kelso. He tried to hit Green, and that is exactly what Buffalo desperately needed at this point to stay in the game.
Kelso's first interception of the season. And it could not have been more timely to keep them in this game.
And we have got
Personal foul
on Buffalo.
Is this a roughing the passer call?
It could be.
If this is roughing the passer, that will negate that interception.
If it's on the run back, it's Buffalo's ball.
Personal foul, roughing the passer.
Yep.
By the defense, number 77. 15-yard penalty, half the distance to the goal, 1st down.
That's a killer. Oliver Barnett, you saw him coming in from the right side.
The 6. Thompson. He takes it to the 2.5. It's going to be 3rd down and about 1.5 yards for a first.
Would they dare a fake here, Frank?
Well, Bill Cowher has been noted to try it.
Mark Royals, who is the punter, is also a holder. And a 19-yarder, which is shorter than an extra point, is good. They tack on 3 more. 2:23 to go in the 3rd as Pittsburgh extends its lead to 20. Begin this drive down by 20. And look out, and down he goes. He slips, and an easy sack will be credited to Kevin Green.
Lloyd comes in and
Absolutely. Yep.
1st and 10 from the 47. Right. Oh, Beebe, and what a shot he takes.
He held on to it.
By Gary Jones at the 30-yard line.
oh, that's as big a hit as a guy could take after catching the ball. That is a courageous performance by Beebe, knowing full well he's going to take a huge hit.
Beebe knows what's about to happen.
Sideline, and the Pittsburgh Steelers came into this game tonight to make a statement. Semblance of a chance that they could come back. Still here in the 3rd.
They have no Reed, no Beebe, and now a Thurman Thomas fumble, and the Pittsburgh Steelers recover. Kevin Green.
The pride of Granite City South High School. Look at this. What a difference he has made to the Steelers.
And that's first turnover.
Yeah. Good a defensive performance by a football team as we have seen here on Monday night in a long time.
Thomas never had that ball.
That's
never
just it.
had it.
Pittsburgh ball, 3rd and 12 at the 30-yard line. Neil O'Donnell. Good protection. Tries to find the open man and does.
Oh, what footwork.
Yes, they're going to say he got in. Jeff Graham, 1st down at the 49.
What a job by Graham of getting both feet down in the field of play when he had a ball sailing over his head. Frank, that's sweet.
And the official right on top. If you see the official, both of them have to come down. That's beautiful. That's sensational.
Oh, that's world class.
Move into undisputed possession of first. They lead 20-0. Leroy Thompson is over 100 yards tonight.
32-12.
3rd down and 6. Doubling catch made by Green, and he's off to the races to the 21-yard line.
Remember we talked earlier about how agile he is, how he turns, how quick he is. I think he's shaken up a little bit, pointed at that left leg. A lot of time to get rid of it. The blitz was on. Look at the ball in the air. Green still is there as Bill just bounced off. Kurt Schultz, no way he could handle him.
And I'll tell you something, guys. When he's running downfield, you people that are, I think, not all that upset if the other guy, the folks here in Pittsburgh, great spot.
3rd and 5 at the 17-yard line as O'Donnell throws, and the catch is made, but not a first down, as Ernie Mills makes the catch, but
Put together a remarkable career.
he was originally selected by Buffalo, but like so many great kickers, and this one's good from 31. He kept bouncing around till he found a hole, and he's found some home in Pittsburgh. 23-0 Steelers. And they'll stagger home and get ready to face Indy next week as Wright gets sacked by Donald Evans from the 15-yard line. Wright buys time, but can't find the open man. And Bill Brooks wants a flag and doesn't find one.
Just a loss that sends them to 7-2. The loss of personnel figures to be even more important than losing a single ball game.
2nd and 8. And nearly picked off by Darren Perry.
O'Donnell icing down that right elbow of his. We told you about the tendonitis.
Like on 3rd and 8, throws too high, intended for Steve Tasker, with Reed hurt.
Marathon in that time on a bicycle.
Mike Tomczak comes in as O'Donnell's done for the night, and Merrill Hodge adding to a very impressive stat sheet. Time of possession tonight, and the Steelers.
We need to reflect upon that for a moment.
Well,
41 plus to 15.
Doesn't take a whole lot of reflection. Oh, it's called an old-fashioned thumping.
Whoa. Don Shula met with Bob Greasy today to try to talk him out of retirement.
well, we were about ready to give you an update on that. Glad you asked, as Merrill Hodge picks up about 6, where the Saints and the 49ers have at it next Monday. Final score here, Pittsburgh 23, Buffalo nothing. Al Michaels, Frank Gifford, Dan Deerdorf. Good night from Three River Stadium in Pittsburgh.